failing to plan is planning to fail. This timeless quote is essential when you're starting out your Amazon business. Now, when I first got started, I thought that I knew the products that my customers wanted, so I went ahead and I purchased wholesale products that I personally loved. Now, it turned out that many of my potential customers did not love it, and I barely sold anything. That's why you need to use logic and not just emotion whenever you're looking for your next product to sell on Amazon. Today, I'm going to take you step by step on how to research a profitable product that will give you a 40% or higher profit margin, guaranteed. Hey there guys, Josh with Debt to Dollars. Welcome back to the channel for those that are subscribers. And if you're not and you like the idea of gaining financial freedom through side hustles such as selling on Amazon, make sure to go down below and subscribe. I focus this channel primarily on this topic. Okay, let's jump right in on how you can find your next profitable product. All right, let's get started here today, guys. Today I'm going to show you again how to find a profitable product. So the first thing that I do is once I found a product through one of my suppliers or a product that I want to design, I look at the existing marketplace. So I'll first start on Amazon and I'll type in what I'm looking to purchase. In this case, we're going to take a look at an iPhone SE case, which I just ordered. This is a great example for right now. So what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for a similar product. The product that I'm selling is a clear, transparent, slim fit iPhone SE case. It also fits on an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 8. So what I want to look for is a non-sponsored product, meaning that it's not being advertised. So as you can see here, these ones are being sponsored, they're being advertised. I do not see consistent results when I look at these. And then I'm going to find one that has less than 500 5-star reviews or less than 500 reviews in general. So for these, these hold a large majority of the market share. I'm going to go find one that has under 500, and sometimes it takes a while when you're scrolling down here. I like these two, and this one's actually very similar to the one that I'm going to be selling. However, they're doing a really good job. They have 4.9 out of 5 stars for 360 customer ratings. They're not a competitor that I want to work against. So I'm going to scroll down until I find one that has slightly less star rating. Still, that's pretty good. Here we go. Perfect. So this is a clear case for the iPhone SE 8 and 7, just like mine, as well as they have a fairly low rating. So this is a competitor that I can outmarket and compete against. They have 4.1 out of 5 stars out of 145 customer ratings. So let's take a look at their profile here. And overall, it looks like they have a good listing here. They have some solid bullet points, pretty crowded title, but good quality pictures. So I'll take a look down here. They have it branded, that's good. At the customer reviews. And now if I haven't created the product, I'd take a look at these reviews and I'd see what the pet peeves of these customers. And that way I tell my supplier, hey, make sure that you fix this because there's customers out there that are seeing this in other products and they don't want to have that issue. So that's one thing I tend to look for. You could do this by filtering down. So I'll click the 1-star here. These are people that usually have the most headaches. So yeah, take a look at a review through these. There's a couple. This one is cracked acrylic, so material property issue. This isn't the one that's exact fit. Okay, so those are common things that I'll go ahead and tell my supplier, hey, make sure that we're fitting those SE dimensions as well as the material. That TPU material is going to be fit snugly and durable. So at that point, all right, this is a product that I want to compete against. Now I want to validate that they're actually selling these. There are 145 customer ratings, which tells me that they sell a lot more than that because, on average, just about one out of every 100 from what I see, customers that purchase your product actually rate it. And so 1% of your customer market share is actually going to rate your product. So keep that in mind. That's what it is for me. So what I'll do is I'll take a look down here in their product information, and I'll go to this section here that says bestsellers rank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Jungle Scout. Now this is a paid software if you really want the higher end version, but they do have a free Amazon sales estimator. I don't use the pro version. I use the sales estimator here. That's for free. So what you want to do is it's going to ask you for 3 inputs, and what it's going to tell you is a very impactful number. And that number is the estimated number of sales per month. So this predicts, based on their sales ranking, how many products they're actually selling. For this product, they are the bestseller rank of 809 in cell phones and accessories. So we'll go back to Jungle Scout, and I'm going to type in the bestsellers number. So they were 809. They're in the American market, and the product category. So again, that is the cell phones and accessories, the one on top here, not the one at the bottom. That's a subcategory. So you can either drop down or you can type it in, cell phones and accessories, click calculate sales. Now you may be asked to type in some information. Just type in, John Smith, some random name and some random email. They're just going to send you promotional offers. But for me, I've already gone ahead and done this, so it skipped right to it. So this is telling me that seller for this listing is selling on average 1,380 sales per month. 1,380 units per month is what I should have said. So that is a lot of product. And so if you want to generate the revenue, so let's take a look at, they're selling at $8.98. Let me get my calculator here. Man, this thing's not useful. If you ever have two screens and you're trying to work this while recording, trust me, it's difficult. Okay, so they're selling for $8.98. Multiply that by I believe it's 1,380. Okay, 1,380. So their revenue per month is over $12,000. That's a lot just for some cheap plastic that's going on your iPhone SE. Now that tells me, looking at that revenue, all right, this is a product that I'm fairly interested in. Given this guy's rating or this girl's rating for this store, I think I can outbeat them because my supplier is pretty good at their detail as well as making their iPhone cases up to the dimensions of the new iPhones that come out. It's not that difficult. So at that point, once I know that information, I'm going to be pretty conservative in how much I think I'm going to sell, especially for my first month, because I don't honestly expect jumping right in that first month to sell 1,380 of these. I'm going to take step by step until I see validation in the market and confirmation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 50% of this number. Geez, I got to pull the calculator back up. All right, so I'm going to take 50% of that number, and that is what I'm going to estimate and project my sales to be for that first month, so 690. So those are the maximum amount of units that I am more than likely going to order from my supplier. Halfway through that month, I'm going to see how they're selling, and if they're projecting that I'll be actually selling 690 or even more, then I'll go ahead and I'll order more to restock my inventory. But I don't want to jump in and be very bullish and think, all right, I'm going to sell 1,380 of these, because more than likely that has never happened for me. But this gives us a good idea of how to project our profits. All right, and the next thing I'm going to bring up here, this is a tool that I made. It's fairly simple. It calculates your projected cost for a product that you're about to order, and also tells you the income. So that way you can understand what your profit margin is going to be and understand, hey, should I go ahead and order this or should I not? Is it going to meet my criteria? I can share this with you guys as well. This is, it's really simple. So the first thing, excuse all these divide by zeros for now. So we're going to go down here. The first thing I want to talk about is UPC codes. Again, these are codes that you need to put on your product. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I have in the past in some other videos, so make sure to watch those if you're unsure what this is. I'm going to keep this as 0 because I already have plenty of UPC codes and I don't have to order new UPC codes for this product. The next is the unit supply. My supplier in China that I work closely with told me that they can give me at least 700 of these for 77 cents, including shipping from China per unit. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and add 690 here. And that tells us right now to get this product, it's going to cost us $529. Now I do have a row here for China shipping if it's not included in that. However, for my supplier, it is. And then I'm going to go down here for the Amazon monthly fee. So if you're selling on Amazon, they're going to charge you $39.99 per month just for being a seller. Even if you don't sell one single product, they're still going to charge you this. This is a membership fee. I like to project that this is going to take me at least 1 month to sell this inventory based on the previous calculations. However, I like to be conservative with my numbers, so I know it's going to make sense. So we'll go ahead and add 2 months here, an extra month for selling these 690 units. The referral fee is going to be 15% for what you're selling it for. This will auto populate based on what we put in here, so we'll come back to that. For now, we'll add the 690 units. Referral fees, again, you can calculate this using the FBA calculator. I'll put a video in the cards that you guys can watch on how to calculate and estimate your FBA referral fees. For those of you guys who are unaware, these are fees to pay Amazon to ship your goods as well as to handle the customer service. So we're going to do these all through FBA. You can see that adds a lot of cost to it. Shipping in FBA, I've calculated this to be 7 cents per unit. So at 7 cents, it's going to take me to ship 1 unit to the fulfillment center. So $46 total will be my shipping cost. Go down here for inventory fees. This really ranges anywhere from around 3 cents to 10 cents per unit for something like this. So we use 4 cents here. Next, the PPC advertising. I like to advertise my products. I really recommend, especially starting out. My budget here was $50 from a previous project. For 690 units, I'm probably gonna do $300 worth of advertising. Oops. So we'll just put one here. That's not per unit. Okay. Now this tells us that our total cost for this entire bulk order of 690 units is $2,714. Now we need to sell 40% beyond that to get our 40% profit margin. So we'll go over here to the unit supply. Before we do that, let's just again confirm. So the seller selling them for $898. I'm going to come in at $799. I think I can put a competitive offer there. So if we put these at $799 and we sell all 690 units, here is the important part that I want you guys to focus on, is right here. So this tells us our profit per unit is $4.64. All that is your price per unit that you're selling it for, subtracted by the unit cost. For me, the unit cost is $3.35. That's the average cost of all of these per unit. That's pretty good. So, for 690 units, if you're making $4.64, it adds up over time. And for here, it adds to a total revenue. Honestly, should change that. Total revenue to $5,513.10. Now, that is not, again, that's our revenue. That is not our profit. So our margin, our total profit margin it's going to be our revenue divided by our total cost subtracted by 1. And that's going to give us a 55.67% profit margin. What does that tell you? That if you sell all 690 of these products and you keep all your costs as they were here and you sell them for $799 throughout all 690 units, you are going to see a total profit of $1,971. That's pretty good. And for me, if you guys aren't aware, I like to keep my profit margin above 40%. That gives me enough buffer. And remember that I am pretty conservative with my numbers. So at the end of the day, I'm more than likely going to have a higher profit margin here. But I like to be conservative, and I think you guys should, because if you get anything beyond this $1,971, good for you, but you should never estimate higher than you expect to earn. Well, that pretty much sums it up, guys. I will put this spreadsheet into the video link, so check that out and use this. It's so simple, but it really tells you a lot and projects how much you're going to be able to sell by following this process.
The bottom line.
So go ahead and use this advice, guys, on how to find your next profitable product to sell on Amazon. Now, this does help you find that product. However, it doesn't sell it for you, and it doesn't guarantee that that product is going to sell, because you're missing one element, is that you have to list it in a way that it markets out to potential customers. Now, I've created a bunch of videos in a playlist I'll put in the cards above, as well as in the end screen, that you can watch to learn how to list your first product, to how to ship it to Amazon, and the whole entire sequence. So make sure to check those out before you guys leave. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you learned something new today. Again, before you guys leave, if you're interested in the topic of gaining financial freedom through side hustles like selling on Amazon, make sure to go down below and subscribe. And one last favor, if I can ask you, if you did learn something new today, please go down and hit that like button. It will really help me grow this channel, and I really appreciate that. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all next time.